Good. Good. I want you to do one more breath. And out. A little bit more. There it is. I know. And let it pull. Good. Nice and easy. Good morning, everybody. It's Dr. Nick here at Kalkstein Chiropractic. We're here with Katie today, and we're going to talk a little bit about how we manage ankylosing spondylitis. Katie here was diagnosed
May of 21.
May of 21. So that puts us 4 years, 4 total years.
3.
3? It is 2024. Yeah, you're right. Okay. So, Katie, tell me a little bit about what you're feeling to kind of get that ball rolling in order to kind of figure some things out.
Why I came here, you mean, or?
No, finding out the AS diagnosis. What were your symptoms like when it was going on?
Yeah.
And you know, what kind of pushed you to, it's like, something's wrong, let's figure it out.
Yeah. I had what I thought was just my I was a runner for a long time, and I thought I felt a pain in my left hamstring, glute, top of my glute, and QL, and for me that was sort of standard.
Okay.
I kind of always got pain there over the years, over like a 16-year period, which I attributed to, I thought it was like kids, because I had a kid, I'd do a marathon. I just thought it was my hips being wonky through pregnancies and things like that. And then that one time, the last time it happened, it just kept, it went on and on. Like we're talking like a year. And finally I was like, I need to see someone and figure out what's going on here. So I saw someone at Johns Hopkins, she was a PM&R physician, which is physical medicine and rehabilitation. And she just after listening to my story, my symptoms and all that, she suggested that we do some blood work.
Yeah.
And after
That's a good thing, then.
and after doing the blood work, it showed up that I was positive for the gene HLA-B27, which is like an indicator for ankylosing spondylitis.
So you'll see that pop positive a lot on blood work with a lot of chronic inflammatory diseases. So, you know, kind of speaking into Katie's symptoms a little bit, the biggest reported symptom that patients feel either before or after a diagnosis of ankylosing spondylitis is SI joint pain. Lots of SI joint pain, especially in the morning times. It warms up a little bit as the day goes on with physical activity, but you can overdo it and make the pain a little bit worse for her. You know, running, she's a very extensive runner. She have a running club too, right? With little kiddos?
Yeah.
So she runs a lot, she's active. So that extra stress on an inflamed SI joint is gonna cause a little bit more pain for her. So what we got going on for her here is that we've been using dry needles to help kind of manage the muscle pain surrounding that area, but ultimately we want to build up some strength and some stamina of the muscle supporting the SI joint. So we have her on our FSP program. She's been doing that for a while. And then we like to adjust. So she doesn't like it as much, but it helps her.
What's that, adjusting?
Adjusting, yeah. Let me get you on your stomach
All
first.
right.
Wow, it has been 3 years since 2021, huh?
I know, yeah.
Time flies when you're having fun, guys. So Katie is very in tune with her body, being as active as she has been for as long as she has been. She knows her body well. And she definitely has pinpointed multiple problem areas. So primarily the left low back erectors, the QL through that area, the glute, the TFL, the hip, all that supporting musculature she gets flared up in on occasion. And in the mid back, she likes to use the word nudgy. She feels nudgy, which makes sense because AS, I almost said AK, ankylosing spondylitis, starts in the lower joints of your hips, your SI joints, and it slowly starts to creep its way up. So as time goes on, it will start to get through our mid-back. But, good. With regular adjustments, we manage that pretty well. All right, let's get you right side up first. So we found out the hard way that Katie does not really prefer movement within the SI joint with the adjustment. So when I get her into the side posture position, I like to bring her hips down just a bit, so slide down towards me, perfect. Clear the SI joint of this thoracic piece. We open it up, that way whenever I drop, it's localized just to our lumbar joints. Good, bring the hands up. Good. All right, let's see you do it. Breath in.
Okay.
And out. Good. I want you to slide this shoulder back a little bit more. Perfect. Now one more breath. Good. Good. We've been working for a couple of weeks now on Katie's ability to relax and to not hold her breath in with the adjustment. And you know, she's doing pretty well. Good. Slide down towards me just a bit. Perfect.
Do you get nervous?
No. No,
It's the anticipation.
Yeah.
Good. I want you to do one more breath. And out. A little bit more. There it is. I know. Cool.
I feel like I'm in wonderful hands with Dr. Nick. I don't get nervous.
Oh, I appreciate that.
I don't get nervous with my neck either.
It's like something that's reported amongst most patients.
They get nervous when it,
It's
yeah.
not like you said, it's not nervousness.
It's like tense.
Sure, anticipation, I think more so. You know, when someone else is moving your body, it's a little hard to flip that switch and to really let go of all muscle tension you're having.
Yeah.
And let it pull. Good. Nice and easy. So, Katie's unique in the way that music just started. She's been managing her AS through physical activity, diet, chiropractic care, and we've had some discussions about a biologic. She hasn't started it yet. She's not comfortable starting that yet because she doesn't feel like she's at that point. I agree, but you know, there is a time and place for those sort of things, but how comfortable have you been up into this point, 3 years in, managing it the way you have been?
I feel pretty comfortable. I don't feel like I'm doing myself damage or, you know, because I feel also my mindset is a huge thing.
Sure.
And so I've also like kind of changed the way I think about, I perceive pain or I perceive thoughts or, you know, like my happiness, you know, so that plays a really big part in it.
Hugely.
Yeah.
Hugely. Mindset will do you leaps and bounds when it comes to chronic pain or discomfort, something like that. If you have a positive mindset, you know, you don't constantly focus in on, oh, I wake up today, I'm gonna hurt, or tomorrow I'm gonna hurt as much as I do today. If you don't focus on the bad, you focus on a little bit of the good, it really affects the way you perceive your own pain. So
yeah. And coming here, doing all the strength, like I'm always thinking about how strong I feel.
Sure.
And I love
Good.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I like to think about is just being. I like to be strong. It
good.
feels good.
Optimistic.
Yeah.
Optimistic.
Yeah.
Guys, if you have any questions about AS or how we do to manage it or anything like that, feel free to leave them down below, and we'll see you in the next one.